If I were to show you this image right here, what would be your first thoughts? For me, it would be how long ago was this photo taken? My follow-up to that would then be where was this photo taken? And lastly, I'd wonder what remains of this building today. While I don't know the why, I certainly know the how, where, and what for these three questions, and I plan on answering those today. This is the premises on Pskov. Also, as a side note, should be pretty obvious I don't know how to pronounce any Russian. While it might seem like these photos were taken a long time ago due to their poor quality, they're not actually that old. The earliest I can date them back is to 2012 on this real estate website. Other websites listing this building have different times, but we'll get into that later. Even this being the most high quality image has a date of 2012 on it, so it can be assumed that at some point this building was put on the market. Which leads us to our next question. This building exists in, and as previously mentioned, I'm not good at pronunciation, so bear with me, Pskov, which is a city in Russia? The real estate website's listed as a premises, meaning that along with the building, land is also associated with it. Yet none of the pictures actually show anything besides interior and exterior of the building, so it might just be a translation error. One website actually lists the building to have an unusual original layout on 5 levels. These floors consist of 2 large dining rooms, 2 small dance halls, a bar, a kitchen, a washing room, many utility rooms, 2 wardrobes in the basement, and 3 bathrooms. Along with that, there's also reinforced concrete stairs and ceilings, a gas supply, and a central water supply. Oh, and in case someone wants to know, the building is currently going for 16 million rubles, or roughly 200,000 United States dollars. It also seems you can rent the space monthly for 100,000 rubles, or roughly 1,200 United States dollars. And this kind of leads me into our last question. If you haven't noticed yet, throughout the video I've been blurring the upload date of these real estate websites. That's because when it comes to what remains of this building today, it's still vacant and unoccupied, if that wasn't already obvious by me listing the prices. Honestly, it's just crazy to me that the fact that this building has been vacant for 8 years. I mean, it kinda makes sense, but the person who owns it still pushes and advertises it. I mean, this website says this was literally posted yesterday! Yesterday! I personally don't know whether or not this building would be worth it. To me, 5 floors for $1,200 a month seems like a good deal, even despite the funky architecture. I'm sure there's other factors to it, but I still see myself asking the same question. Why? This has to be one of the strangest things I've come across in this series. I promise you all that I don't have some special ability when it comes to finding these strange and odd buildings and places. With staircases that lead to unseen places and empty rooms filled with loneliness, it makes me question how many buildings are like this that exist that we'll never know about. Places that might have brought families and people together. Places that might not ever get people walking through them ever again. Until one day, they're completely forgotten about.